The future state of Pukorokoro-Miranda catchment, if I'm allowed to swear, I'd say bloody exciting.
Some concerned landowners and lifestylers were worried about the legislation coming, and we started thinking about what we should do for the environment, and basically got together and formed the Western Firth Catchment Group to basically get ahead of the game.
Here on the Firth of Thames, it's a major site, it's an internationally important site for shorebirds, and so there are values out there that we do need to be concerned about. And we see this project as a way of enhancing and restoring habitat for these shorebirds.
Planted, I believe, in the vicinity of 1,500 poplar poles in the sub-catchment, as well as putting in some sediment traps, containment bunds, and also some riparian planting has taken place as well, with the aid of the Living Water funding.
One landowner by themselves is not as effective as a group of landowners in the area, and particularly the larger farmers.
I guess we identified sediment as one of our big issues in this catchment. So we've done quite a bit of poplar planting on some of the steeper erosion faces, along with putting sediment ponds in where we've fenced along the sides of streams, the smaller streams coming in. We put a sediment bund in there so we can catch the sediment before it gets into the mainstream. What we're hoping to do is complete the Miranda catchment up to a pretty good sort of standard as an example of the rest of the coast up here. We have very short distance from the top of the ranges to the sea, and so we're pretty lucky that we can manage short catchments, and if we use this example and replicate it up and down the coast, eventually the whole area will be done to a great standard.
So I would recommend the community-led mountain to sea approach to any group. In effect, it allows community to lead and involve local, regional and central government, as well as other agencies in their catchment and the outcomes that they desire for their own region.
Pukorokoro-Miranda is a really unique part of New Zealand, and as sixth-generation dairy farmers, we believe that we have the unique ability to show how biodiversity and dairy farming can coexist and actually have a really symbiotic relationship, and it can create a win-win for the environment and the people in the area.
In Living Water, we're involved in projects all over New Zealand, so if you want to know more, subscribe to our YouTube channel.